Sanchez versus Rigos, GR number L-25494, June 14, 1972. Topic: Contracts. Contract to buy and sell, option without consideration. The facts of the case. On April 3, 1961, plaintiff Nicolas Sanchez and defendant Severina Rigos executed an instrument entitled Option to Purchase, whereby Mrs. Rigos agreed, promised, and committed to sell to Sanchez the sum of 1,510 pesos, a parcel of land within 2 years from said date, with the understanding that said option shall be deemed terminated and elapsed if Sanchez shall fail to exercise his right to buy the property within the stipulated period. Inasmuch as several tenders of payment of the sum of 1,510 pesos made by Sanchez within said period were rejected by Mrs. Rigos, on March 12, 1963, the former deposited said amount with the Court of First Instance of Nueva Ecija and commenced against the latter the present action for specific performance and damages. The defendant alleged as a special defense that the contract between the parties is a unilateral promise to sell, and the same being unsupported by any valuable consideration by force of the new civil code is null and void. The lower court rendered judgment ordering Mrs. Rigos to accept the sum judicially consigned by him and to execute in his favor the requisite deed of conveyance. Hence, this appeal by Mrs. Rigos. The issue: whether or not Rigos is bound by Sanchez's acceptance even though the option is not supported by a separate consideration. The ruling: yes. The court ruled that the option did not impose upon plaintiff the obligation to purchase defendant's property. The instrument executed is not a contract to buy and sell. It merely granted plaintiff an option to buy. Article 1479 must be read in relation to Article 1354. Article 1354 applies to contracts in general, whereas the second paragraph of Article 1479 refers to sales in particular, and more specifically to an accepted unilateral promise to buy or to sell. In other words, Article 1479 is controlling in the case at bar. Since there may be no valid contract without a cause or consideration, the promisor is not bound by his promise and may accordingly withdraw it. Pending notice of its withdrawal, his accepted promise partakes, however, of the nature of an offer to sell which, if accepted, results in a perfected contract of sale. Sanchez versus Rigos, GR